Hi everyone, it's Nacie of thelifeuncommon.net, and I'm here today to teach you how to put together a successful ebook in just a few steps. So what you're looking at in front of you right now is my sales page for my ebook, The Life Uncommon, which has been on the market for 2 years and retails for $20.99. This book has given me a nice little bit of change in my PayPal balance every month. So I find that ebooks are a really effective way to share valuable content with people while at the same time making some money from it. Because when you're living your uncommon life, it's all about taking something that you love and turning it into a lucrative profession. For me, personal development is something I'm very passionate about, and over the years I found different outlets where I can share that passion and share that love and make enough money to not only pay my bills but to live the type of lifestyle that I want to do. We're just going to talk about ebooks today, but on other days I'll show you a little bit more about some of the other ways I make money. So what we're going to try to get to by the end of this little video is you to a point where you have this nice sales page with a quality ebook that is going to be easy to sell to other people because it's got valuable content. Now, the first thing I did when I was putting together my ebook was to write a table of contents. My table of contents was more like an outline. I started out with the big things I wanted to touch on, which came out as being part 1, part 2, and part 3. Then after that, I narrowed each one of those parts down by what were crucial elements of it. And then, you don't see it in the content section, but I even broke these little sections down further with just some bullet pointed notes to myself about what I wanted to touch on in these particular sections. I can't overemphasize to you enough how valuable it was coming out with an outline before I started writing, because not only did it help keep me on track, but it also made the writing process go so much faster. So I was able to come up with 50 pages pretty much of quality content and lots of content in just a few days because I was very focused on what I was supposed to be saying. The words came a lot easier than if I had just sat down and said, I have to fill 50 pages, I'm just going to meander from topic to topic. So I can't overemphasize enough how valuable it is to do your outline. And the outline is also great because when the time comes to put your whole piece together, you can just use it as your table of contents. So I'm just going to scroll down here and show you the amount of content that I have in my ebook. So you can see all the pages are pretty much chock full of information. The introduction. And one point I'd like to make is as you put together your ebook, no matter what topic it is, you need to be focused on the visual appeal of the ebook. So I found that having very bolded headlines were great. Having these little gray boxes of quotes were great. And then having these subsections were great. And don't be afraid to use underline, italicize, and bold throughout your text, because even though this is an ebook, it needs to jump out at people because it's online. You know, it's going to be read on the computer or on a Kindle. Bullets are another great thing that were very successful. And when we get down to the exercises, here are some examples of exercises. I found putting them in gray boxes was also very helpful. So you can kind of see the density of my content here. And I found that people, when they got this ebook, they really felt like they had got their money's worth just because of how dense the content was. I mean, this isn't, a few words on each page. This is really a lot of information in these 50 pages. So after you've actually written the body of your text, formatted it the way you want, don't forget to put down a little copyright at the bottom. You're going to want to design a little cover page for yourself. And I had written, as you can see here, I wrote all of the parts of my ebook in separate documents, and then when the time came to put it together, I put it all into one big Word document. That was just how I found it was easiest to write it. So then you can put on a nice little cover if you wanted to. I have a little dirty secret when it comes to making images for both my website and for my ebook covers. I don't own Photoshop or any nice software. I actually just use Microsoft PowerPoint to manipulate images and put multiple layers on images, which is, I know it's kind of silly, but it saved me a few bucks, and you know, I've come out with a lot of things that I felt like are fairly good quality. So just a little tip so you don't have to run out and buy really expensive software. So after you have your whole document, you want to save it, obviously, and then you need to put it into a PDF format. So I use this little site here, freepdfconvert.com. Really easy. What you do is you just find your file in here, and then you enter your email address in and convert your file. And what happens is it takes about 30 minutes. It's going to convert your file, and then it's going to send it to you in an email. So what you end up with is something that looks just like this. So now I have the Life Uncommon in a PDF form. So once you have a PDF of your ebook, I really love eJunkie. This is where I sell all my products from. I think it's absolutely fabulous. It's so easy to use. All you do is you add a product in. You have to buy a subscription to it. I think they're only about $5 a month. Just type in the name of your product, add in, how much you want to price it for. Then the next page, you upload it onto the eJunkie server, and then at the end it will give you a list of different ways that you can sell your product, like a bunch of different code. So if we go back to here, I'll just show you. Get the Buy Now buttons. So this is for the Life Uncommon. You get button code, and then you just literally paste this onto your website. Super, super easy. Easy to use. You can use the eJunkie shopping cart, the Buy Now buttons, which are just say Buy Now on them, or one that takes you directly to PayPal. So after we've got our eJunkie all set up, now we need a place to sell it. I used to sell this ebook on my main website, thelifeuncommon.net. Before I kind of found that there was a lot of things going on there. It was really distracting for people to be trying to focus on this like a blog post, and then there would be a video in the sidebar, and there were links to my other parts of the website. So I have found it to be most successful having this be a completely separate page. Easy. I set up my Life Uncommon ebook page in about 10 seconds. I'm not even kidding. Well, maybe not 10 seconds, but really, really quickly. Just in an hour I set it up. It was so easy. So I bought my domain here. This is my I use Thesis as my theme down here. Thesis is wonderful. It's so easy to set up. And then I just did one post. Didn't put a title on it or anything. Filled my data in. And published it. We were all set to go. And then you end up with a lovely product like this. So just a quick recap of the things we've talked about today. The first thing you want to do is create a table of contents that can act as an outline for your ebook. Remember, when you're writing your ebook, to add a lot of value in it and create dense, information-rich content. You can create a very simple cover using just tools you probably already have on your computer. Change your ebook to a PDF form. Upload it to eJunkie. Purchase a little domain for it and set up your sales page, and then that's it. That's it. You'll be ready to go, and you'll have created a really nice way to share your information and you're passionate about a particular subject with people at the same time you're making money. So go out there, put together a fabulous ebook, and best of luck. Here's to your uncommon life.